It's Sunday, that means top 5 mints of the week, where we every single Sunday cover the 5 best mints happening on Solana over the next 7 days. I hope you're excited for it. Now do remember that this is not financial advice, but with that said, let's just dive straight in to this first project. Alright, now the first project we're gonna take a look at today is Satori. The pre-sale is actually happening right now as we speak, but the public mint is happening on September 2nd on the Magic Eden launchpad. As you can tell right here, they currently have 35,000 followers, a good amount of mutual followers, and I have talked about this project a couple of times before. First of all, taking a look at the artwork, I actually really like it. I think this art is really good. This is the first sneak peek. You have another sneak peek right here. This one also looks pretty sick, so the artwork is actually really good on this collection. Now they do also have really good engagement both in their Discord and over on Twitter, which is a great sign. They have a supply of 5,000 NFTs and they're minting for between 1.35 and 1.4 Solana, which honestly isn't a horrible price for this collection. I feel like it's pretty fair. This might even be a mint that I will consider minting myself. I haven't really decided yet because of the bad market and everything, but I feel like this collection actually has a chance to, trade higher than the mint price. Now this project is building tons of different tools to benefit the holders. They have social media analytics where you can see all the social media stats and stuff for different NFT projects, both upcoming and already existing ones. They will have regular alpha calls in their Discord. They also have a seeker bot, which is just like an AI bot in their Discord, which uses different analytics to find like good potential upcoming projects before anyone else. So this bot just tells you a little bit of information and leaves the link in the Discord so you can go and research these early projects. Then they have Satori boxes where a percentage of royalties and mint will be reserved for Satori boxes. Each Satori box contains NFTs, whitelists, and other gifts. They also have Trendy, which is a tool that checks the correlation between Twitter mentions and floor price. They have meditation sessions as well as a secret project coming in the future. So overall, Satori is a really interesting project and it's possibly one that I will mint myself. Alright, moving on to the second project, we have My Speak Easy. They're minting also on the Magic Eden launchpad on the 31st of August, which is right around the corner as well, a next generation social gaming platform for degens. The first game is live on their website, so you can go and check it out for yourself, and they have 60% revenue share. Now this is what their website looks like, and I did actually go ahead and try out their game. It's basically like a 50-50 sort of game. You basically play against like up to 7 other people. You have to choose a red or a blue pill, and whoever chooses the minority wins. So it's basically just like a 50-50, kind of like a coin flip thing. So that's the first game, but they will also be coming out with future games as well. And taking a look at their roadmap, they have the brand, they have Speak Easies of Web3, then they have the DJ games, which are these different casino type of games, of course. They also have a fee distribution model where 3% goes to holders of the NFTs and 2% of the fees goes towards the team. Right here you can also see the mint and fund distribution as well as the team members down here. And of course we have to take a look at the artwork as well. It's actually pixel art like these ones right here. Honestly, for pixel art, I don't think it looks too bad. Honestly, I'm not a massive fan of pixel art, but for pixel art, this is actually pretty solid. Now they have a supply of 3,000 NFTs and they're minting for 2 Solana public and 1.5 Solana whitelist, but I will probably not be minting this one. The main reason being, I kind of thought this seemed like a pretty interesting project when I started researching it, but it doesn't really seem like they have a good community. I mean, they have 12,000 followers, a good amount of mutual followers, but looking at their engagement, like we're talking like not even 10 likes on this one, not even 20 likes on their pinned tweet, and in their Discord announcements as well, like 40 reactions, 50 reactions. Like this is looking pretty bad. I do not think this collection will sell out at all. So I just think it's definitely one of the most interesting mints happening this week, but I don't really think it's worth minting. Maybe it's worth looking at a secondary play on or something like that, but this is definitely not something that I will mint personally. Alright, moving on to the third project, we have Tio Pilots. Now, to be fair, this one is not confirmed, but in their pinned tweet, they're saying that they're aiming to mint end of August, and this upcoming week is obviously end of August, start of September, so they might very well be minting this week, but they haven't set a date as of yet. So let's just quickly go over this just in case they do choose to mint this upcoming week. And to be fair, this video is recorded like 4 days before it actually goes live, so they might announce a mint date after I record this video as well. Now obviously Tio Pilots is a huge upcoming mint. They're the new collection from Tio robotics, a super successful blue chip in the Solana space. So Tio Pilots is for sure a no-brainer to mint if you actually get whitelist for it and you're able to mint. Now this project has 4 different factions. You have the operators looking like this, you have the enforcers looking like this, you have the rebels looking like this. These are probably my favorites so far, just looking at the art. And you have the resistance. So the artwork itself looks really good. They have a total supply of 12,500, but obviously mint start is yet to be announced, as it says right here. So I don't know exactly if they actually will be minting this upcoming week. And this collection has a lot of lore and stuff like that behind it as well. They have a trailer right here as well, and they're minting for 295 scrap, which is their own token, similar to what Utes is doing, minting with their own dust token. So I just had to feature Tio Pilots just in case they do decide to mint this upcoming week. Next up is kind of a different collection. It's a new collection from Anybody's, partnering with Tay Keith, which is a music producer. I personally have never heard of him, but he gets like 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, so he's like fairly big, and he's partnering with Anybody's, coming out with his own collection. This is what the artwork looks like. Honestly, I do really like the art. These are some pretty sick characters that you can use in the metaverse, as it says right here. But one of the reasons why it's kind of a different collection is it's super limited at only 1,000 NFTs with a pretty high mint price of 3.5 Solana, and obviously it's one of these like celebrity collections, and the history of previous celebrity collections has not looked too bright. Honestly, most of these collections usually are just cash grabs from these celebrities. Their mindset is usually just like, hey, I can get some free money if I launch my own NFT and dump on my fans. So that's why I will probably not mint this one myself. But honestly, Anybody's is for sure a pretty interesting project, and they're partnering with Tay Keith on this upcoming limited supply drop. But I don't really know if there will be any like real utility other than using these characters in the metaverse. But hey, at least the art looks pretty sick. Alright, now last but not least, we have Bones. These guys are also minting on September 2nd. Can you feel it in your bones? They currently have 8,800 followers. And in their Discord, you can see that they have a supply of 3,333 NFTs, and they're minting for $20 in Solana, which right now is like 0.6, 0.7 Solana, which seems to be a pretty fair mint price. But then again, they do have a pretty high supply. They don't get amazing engagement, looking at like 100 reactions, which is like decent, but considering their high supply of over 3,000 NFTs, I don't really know if this one will sell out either. And another kind of weird thing is that if I go to artwork here in their Discord, I can't see anything, and scrolling through their Twitter, they haven't really shown anything. Like, this is the only picture I found that kind of looks like an NFT. I don't know if this will be their finished NFT or not, but this is the only sort of sneak peek that they have shown anywhere, which is kind of weird. I really wish they would show more artwork before they're mint. It's a pretty weird approach that I don't like personally, but oh well. And the way they explain this project is that Bones is a Web3 business driven by digital assets, and their vision is basically to build a Web3 community and business that opens the doors for crypto adoption. Bones aims to build Web3 services and products that can be used by crypto and non-crypto related people. Bones is built and building different. In here you kind of have their visual roadmap and plans. Now this artwork of this like visual roadmap honestly looks really good, so hopefully they can do something similar with the actual NFTs that I couldn't seem to find earlier. But the roadmap includes stuff such as their own DAO. They have the Bones poker room, and this poker room is accessible for anyone with a Solana wallet, but all tables and tournaments on the platform can only be hosted by the Bones NFT holders, which I think is a very weird approach. Why not just let anyone in the ecosystem open their own poker rooms and play with their friends and stuff like that, and then take a fee? Because that way your project would earn more money, which you can revenue share back to the holders, and I feel like it would just benefit your project overall, instead of only letting your holders create these poker rooms and invite other people. I mean, doesn't really make sense. That approach is kind of weird to me. You would definitely get more revenue by just having it open for anyone and charging a fee. But anyways, moving on, they also have Bones Studio, which is the creative space. All of Bones art content is created by Bones Studio, located in Bali, Indonesia. Bones Studio will open workspaces, create streetwear, and more. I'm actually going to Bali in 2 weeks, so if Bones is watching this, hit me up over on Twitter and we might be able to meet up or something like that. That would be pretty cool. I might have to go and check this out when I get there. But anyways, Bones is a fairly interesting project minting this week, even though it's probably not something that I will mint. I'm just gonna be honest. Out of these 5 projects we talked about today, the only ones that I'm like really interested in actually minting is Satori, and Tio Pilots if they actually decide to mint this week. But anyways, there you go. Those were today's 5 projects and the 5 most promising mints happening this upcoming week, in my opinion. Now, if I missed any projects, let me know down below in the comment section. Also, let me know which one of these projects are your favorites down below in the comment section as well. The links to all these projects is down in the description if you want to check them out further and do your own research on them and stuff like that. So are the links to my Twitter, my Patreon, my Discord, all of that good stuff is down below in the description if you want to check that out as well. Now, if you got any value from today's video and enjoyed it overall, do consider to smash a like and subscribe down below. I would highly appreciate it. Now, with all of that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.